300. Okay.
Just separated my 2x4 rubber piece because I separated these two tools that were originally together. If you've got a good floor, a stand like this will walk with the vibration. It'll move all over the floor. Most of them do come pre-drilled with holes that you could bolt feet into them, but that's more work than just putting a rubber mat like that. And plus it's nice and protective on the floor, stops from making score marks and stuff like that, so I like it. Just this past week, my little 3-year-old and I have been, well, she started something new. A few weeks ago she started, for the first time ever, coming out of her room in the early morning. So both my girls are really good sleepers, but my toddler, my 3-year-old, she's always gone to bed when you put her in bed in the night, and then when we hear her wake up in the morning, we go in and get her. That's always been the case until a couple weeks ago. One morning she wakes up, she decides to come out of her room by herself, which was so cute and so much fun. That, I mean, it's just that experience, you know, that she just walked in her room quietly, and she was so proud that she did that. But ever since then, she's took a liking to waking up nice and early and coming out into our room and waking us up, which is fun, but it's just always exciting. What a nice way to start the morning off, right? But what we've been doing for a few mornings this week is when she comes in and wakes me up, it is pretty early. Me and her get up, we jump on the quad, take the 22, and we've headed in under the small game license. And we got a few grouse this week, which has been so fun. I believe it was this week she took her first shot. Her first shots out of the 22. Which was exciting for me, but yeah, she was excited about that. It wasn't that much of a thrill because she's still so young. She more or less just wanted to play in the sand. But it was a lot more fun for me, I think. Just got this Savage Mark II here, 22 that I left with just the iron sights, just how I want this rifle set up, and I love it. It's a super fun small game gun. But we also, like I said, we got to take a couple grouse, which was quite a learning experience for her, and left some good opportunities for conversation as well, talking about the magnitude of taking a living creature like that, what it means. And she also got to see us bring it home, clean it, cook it, and then we had it for dinner. A few grouse, which was quite tasty, by the way. But yeah, it's just a very nice experience, an exciting week. A lot of fun, a lot of fun. I've been thinking about something. I don't know if it'll work yet. I want your guys' opinion. So you know I have the laser engraver that I do some of my work with. I was actually contemplating engraving my buttstock here. Maybe doing up a graphic, something interesting, the Canada flag incorporated with something. I'm not sure yet. I was wondering if you think I should do that. This is a maple stock. Beautiful little stock. I don't know how well it would engrave. It's just a beautiful little rifle in general. But I was wondering what you guys think. If you think big, no, leave it just how it is. Or if you think it would be fun to personalize it. I'm trying to decide if I want to touch it. So that's how I spent several mornings this week. And we haven't been going off for very long because we got to be back before my wife goes to work. But taking her out like that lets my wife sleep in, at least until the alarm clock is supposed to go off, and lets my little baby sleep in as well, because we get out of the house nice and quietly, and we have some beautiful, beautiful bonding time. Each morning we've went this week has been just beautiful mornings, the sunrise. We usually stop along the way, since we're up on the side of a ridge, and just sit for a couple minutes and watch the sunrise. It's really special, but that's how we've been spending our mornings, and man, what a privilege. Just unbelievable. Right now, this is a Saturday, and I have a heavy work day planned. We've got some serious stuff to do here. So we have mostly knife work to take care of. Let me show you guys a couple that I'm working on. These are a couple of orders here. Yellow fox patterns, purple micarta, and a layered micarta there. These will be nice forge finish. 2 Tuckamores. I believe one of these is an order. One is going to be available on the site. By the way, these that I'm showing you here now are just rough sanded on the belt grinder. Still need to be hand finished, but these have black liners, as you can see. Yellow micarta, brass pins. These would be really nice. That yellow darkens up and riches up. It's not that pale, real pale, like canary yellow when it's done. Forge finish. These will darken up nicely, and with those black liners will look really, really nice. But I'm hoping these will be available for the December 1st launch. A few that are done here, but with a couple caveats. So this one is a custom order. Scandi grind, have a look at that. Stabilized sunset orange. What a beautiful burl that is. Isn't that gorgeous? How it polishes up. Just lovely. This one will be up on the website, available for sale. Forge finish saber grind with a secondary bevel there. That is sharp. Again, not oiled yet, so it might be looking a little bit flat, a little bit dusty looking. Just some micarta dust stuck in the pores. When we oil it, that'll richen up, darken up, and come right to life. But notice the white and the black liners with the orange micarta. Oh man, I don't know, maybe I'll keep this one for myself. We'll see. The other one is wrapped here. I didn't want to unwrap it because now I'll have to clean it again, but I just got to show you guys this knife. It is a Loveless pattern, blue curly maple, satin finish blade. Have a look at that. Full tang. Man, that is nice. And it feels so good in the hand. It just hugs the hand like crazy. Not yet sharpened. I'll wait for the bevel to go on. This one may be available on December 1st. I'm not sure yet. Could potentially be purchased already. Some smudging there. There we go. Isn't that something? My first Loveless pattern. I'm really, really excited about it. First order of business is to fire up the bandsaw here. By the way, if you are setting up a workshop, if you can afford it, and I know they're not cheap, but if you can afford it, buy a portable bandsaw like this. This is a Milwaukee deep cut, the 5-inch. You can't go wrong with Milwaukee, of course. Phenomenal tools, variable speed. It's got a light. It's just built well. I believe the Milwaukee is kind of like the standard, the original that came out with the portable bandsaw. And just a phenomenal tool. This one in particular, the deep cut, the 5-inch. If I had any less than that, it would not be real suitable for my work as a knife maker. But as it is there now, man, it's just so, so good. Bunch of hand sanding done, including this cool piece. If you didn't know what those colors are, it's inspired by the Newfoundland flag. Notice it's opposite so that the flag is oriented correctly on both sides when you look at it. So that's why you don't have too pink in the back. I want it to look right. Beautiful. I really like this. Cool idea by the customer. Now I have some inside work to do, computer work, but before I do, I'm going to take the DR out. A few of you guys have been asking me on the live stream especially about the DR650. I've gotten actually a few emails lately, people asking about the DR, where is it? I'm going to go have a little spin on it right now before I barricade myself in my office for the afternoon. Well, I did have some more content filmed for today's video, guys, but this video has turned out long enough that I'm going to spread that into a second video that you're going to want to watch. Some knife sharpening content, so be on the lookout for that coming very soon. If you like this video, please show your support by hitting the like button. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. I'm pretty sure the choke assembly is seized up on this bike, so I'm going to have to pull that out of there when I get the time sometime soon. Maybe I'll film it. But as always, I really appreciate you watching. Leave me a comment, hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.